Hey everybody, my name is Morgan, and welcome back to the YouTube version of Podcast of the Dragon, the part of the show where I talk about the Wheel of Time on Prime. We are halfway through Season 2 of the Wheel of Time, and I just wanted to have a few thoughts before I start my watch and react video to Episode 5. I thought the first half of Season 2 so far has been absolutely great. I thought Episode 1 was a 7, Episodes 2 and 3 were 8s, and Episode 4 I thought was a 9. Overall, I'm giving Season 2 an 8. I think it's outstanding. As a Wheel of Time fan, I'm loving it, loving the world building, loving the way that they're doing the story, and the actors are just nailing the characters. I'm super excited to see more. So, without further ado, not real thrilled about the title of this episode. This is always the part of the Great Hunt that I kind of wince over, but hopefully see where Moraine and Rand are going to go to. Hopefully get to see what more is going to go on with Min and Matt, and then they're going to kill me when it comes to Egwene and Nynaeve, since episode 5 is called Damane. And here we go. Ah, assholes on ships. This must be Falma. Oh god. Got subjugated people, you got Ishamael, Suroth, Alwyn, and then they decided to make loyal and honored person. Interesting. There's the High Lord Turok.
High Lord Turok, Royal Commander of the Hellene.
Lady Suroth will speak for herself before the High Lord.
Ooh, we got it. Dueling Sojin.
You invaded a village without permission.
But I've brought back an Ogier slave, a Shinarn lord.
By what right do you claim to make decisions over your Lord Commander?
Oh shit, that was Ingtar.
Perhaps my lord made a mistake.
I do not make mistakes. I'm guided by the light. We have a mission, uniting all the people of the world under our Empress to fight the Shadow. A mission you have carelessly jeopardized by seizing a village too far beyond our current reach.
Lady Suroth, you are barred from this court's counsel until you are once again presentable.
Ooh.
Kneel.
Oh dear. Oh boy. Some serious lowered eye shit right there.
My lord, one more thing. A gift from the village we captured. I know you're a collector of ancient things.
High Lord Turok, I give you a Valir.
With the Hellraiser box.
With this, the whole world will be ours.
Okay. Really good cold open. Really appreciate that they've got Suroth automatically showing her right away in her habit of overreaching and screwing up, since it sets her up for ambition against Turok. Appreciate the fact that it shows Turok in a position that says that the Shanshan have a goal to fight the Shadow as well. I feel like that's really good storytelling for what it will show non-readers. Interesting that they decided to keep Loyal and Ingtar as servants or something, or special slaves. Not exactly sure what's going on with that. Really interesting to just, in this cold open, give them a view of internal Shanshan politics and how they are definitely not all united, that there is fighting in between them, and that this person who, for a couple of episodes, people have been seeing as high and mighty as this woman in this crazy headdress on this palanquin is actually less than someone else and got in trouble because they did this raid on Atuan's mill that is far enough away from Falma that they cannot hold it, which is something she gets in trouble for later on in the books. Good cold open.
Why are we running? You killed her!
That wound will barely slow her down. Hurry!
So I was momentarily annoyed at the idea of a Forsaken being superhuman in the sense of surviving a knife through the heart and then having her throat slit, but it does, having them have that level of being OP does save us from having the reincarnation issue, the transmigration of souls. You know, that's a great power to give to the Dark One, but better that he just is able to make his lieutenants extra and specially powerful because they are connected to the Dark One or have, you know, the access to the true power or whatever. And someone made a comment that maybe it's going to be that only Balefire can kill the Forsaken, which is perfectly good. I think it's absolutely a worthy change to make, and so I'm okay with it. She looks upset though. Don't put your, no, I'm not really, no. There's the saw. Aw, I feel like that theme song is like the Rand and Moraine Running Bunny theme song tune that you get when they're at the gateway to the Blight at the very end of episode 7, and now they're running desperately in the night through the woods to get away from Lanfear, and you're getting that tune again. Oh, she's upset.
Sure, if we survive tonight, I'll explain everything. Commandeering your fastest horses on behalf of the Amelin seat in the White Tower.
There's no way I'll let you just take my horses.
You're coming with us. And if they are not saddled in 2 minutes, I swear you will regret this night for however much longer your life lasts.
Ouch.
What are you doing?
There are 4 horses. I cannot give her away to followers.
Oh. That look on her face, that looked like of everything that you've seen Moraine have to go through in this whole series yet, that hurt her worst of all. That hurt her worse than having to be mean, so mean to Lon to finally get him to fuck off. That looked like it hurt her worse than the loss of her powers. That looked like it hurt her worse than her daily sob fest in the bathtub, or the horrible strain, the pain you could see on her face in trying to deal with her sister because she just could not, like, let her guard down enough in the state that she's in to interact with her sister. That looked like the most horrible thing she probably ever had to do in her entire life. And I feel bad for her, because yeah, I bet it fucking sucked. Wondering if she doesn't know about traveling. Oh. Uh-oh.
Good evening, my lady. Do you need help?
So polite for you to ask. Where does this road lead?
Why? Tarvalon.
Of course it does.
What happened to your horse?
Damn!
A horse? Is there anything slower than a horse?
Okay, also really loving that we finally really get to see Lanfear, not the face that the creepy cougar put on so that she could manipulate this and violate this poor naive young man. I feel so bad. She's so awful. She's awful. Ugh. Now we get to see the real Lanfear popping people's heads like fucking grapes and just being terrible as she is.
My eyes, will they change like yours, permanently? In time. Soon if you're lucky.
He's like, lucky, that's terrible.
Pick out deer and tall grass. Miss civilization sometimes. I miss beer.
That Falma? Oh, that's Atuan's bill.
That's where we were when those soldiers came. We're not following the caravan. We're going the opposite way. You lied to me.
Better than being dead. Or a slave.
Like my friends. They're not your pack. You don't know anything about my pack.
How about mind your own fucking business, man?
I'm going to find my friends. I don't care who has them.
You can't run from what you are, boy.
It'll be a day or two before she discovers the truth.
Tell me the truth. All of it.
Can we wait till she's further down the road?
You did not defeat the Dark One at the Eye of the World. You set his strongest lieutenant free. Ishamael, the leader of the Forsaken.
But the Forsaken, they were trapped.
By you, in your last life. And now Ishamael is loose and he has released Lanfear.
And the rest of them.
And she's been sitting on your dick for
He
months.
releases them all.
Aww. See, Hopper's like, you only need me to be part of your pack. That fucking dog is so cute.
What is it? I told you. We're not going back to that town. We need to work out where they took Loyal and Intar.
So like, go to the town and bury your buddy.
But you wait for me here.
Are the White Cloaks there now? Why are there Shanshan in the cages?
That will be loud, but don't want them to hear you.
I wouldn't get too close.
Last man who touched her cage had his arm broken and practically ripped off. Can't trust an Aiel. Come, show you the closest excuse for an inn this town has to offer. Looks like Two Rivers work. But you're on the wrong side of the mountains of mist.
You're gonna be such a busybody,
What was that you
Dane.
said earlier? What did she do? The Aiel woman.
She wandered into the wrong town at the wrong time. Don't try to help her, Two Rivers. She's passed out now. Barkeep, make up a room for our new friend.
Yes, of course, Charles Bonhold.
What happened to the previous owner, Mrs. Amudi?
She followed the caravan that took her granddaughter.
And the White Cloaks?
They pushed out the Sean Chan a couple days back. But truly, we were better off before. Now, once you swear the oath, they leave you alone. The question is no more.
She was to be given nothing, Charles Bonhold.
Oh. Valda's there? Jesus.
It took 11 of your questioners to take her spears and another 5 to cage her. She'll take double that number before she submits to any of your questions.
Do you think it's a coincidence that we find Aiel this far west of the Spine? At the same time, these strangers invade from the sea. The more questions I ask, the more answers I get.
Don't worry, Valda. No wolves here.
Heavy is the suckling child.
He's still got his arm in a
When
fucking
your
sling.
father's name will not save you. Dane Bonehold.
Where are they? Who? The woman and man travelling with you.
They told me to race the horses to the tower as fast as I could. Even that's not good for them.
Whose idea was it?
The Oysterdice. The young man. Seemed to be half in a daze. Only following them.
Of course he was.
Huh.
He's still so young.
Yeah, creep.
She's more ruthless than I imagined, using you as bait. Eventually they'll have to sleep, won't they? And I'll have them.
Very good, my lady. I'm not told nobody you were looking for them.
Oh, I know you were.
Okay, I don't care for that. You can't conjure things out of nothing. So, as, like, evocative as that is visually, it's kind of fucking stupid. Better just, like, pop her head like a grape again if you want to do something dramatic. Or, even though I don't recommend this, because I sure as shit wouldn't want to see it, like, yank out her tongue or something, but that's just silly. Okay, Varen went into the... She's gonna go look for her prophecies and stuff. Hooray!
You're back, Varen? Naomi. I come seeking knowledge from my great library and the company of my sisters of the
And I brought booze!
Goodness, it is wonderful to see you. Ooh. Hand it over.
You know, if it's from a dailies, it's gonna be fucking potent.
How goes the history of the world after the breaking? How are you making?
That's the lady who plays Cho Chang. I love her Scottish accent.
And Tiffin's well. Adelia says I'm not to return without gossip in exchange for her heady brew. Oh. So, I hear we have some new and very powerful novices.
Share all the gossip. Oh no. You asshole.
I'd warn you not to try anything, but
What's the point?
you weren't recruiting me for the Red Argent, were you? You were recruiting me for fame. Make what's to come easier for you. I'll die before I join the Dark. No matter what you do or say or where you take us. Every woman has her price. A burden she can no longer carry. A hope for a future. Possible in this world. Your son is dying. You betrayed your sisters. And you're sitting in the dark trying to justify yourself to a woman you kidnapped.
Yeah, asshole.
Alwyn, leave us, please. Finished pouting?
You're the one that wanted to go to that filthy fishing village. For what? An Ogier? Or your pet wolf?
My desires are my own.
But I'm paying the price.
Wah.
We should just kill Turok and be done with it.
And plunge the Empire into
Oh
civil
god.
war. It seems your stupidity.
She's got like a terrarium. And then that lovely tent on the inside.
Second only to your inability to control your temper.
Yeah, you baby.
It's my army you need for your war. My ships, my leashes. You may be chosen, but you are not of the blood. You are here at my invitation.
Oh, you really think you're...
I know why you swore your oaths to the dark.
I forget myself, my lord.
They're really doing such a great job having this theme this whole season of everybody having their reasons why. Because in the books, everybody who becomes a Dark Friend, it's like they always pay a terrible price. There never seems to be any really good reason for it because it never goes well. So having people, very human people, have very human reasons for doing it, and seeing them actually get some manner of reasonable reward out of it, rather than having any comeuppance that they get be absolutely inevitable and determinedly shitty, it's more like they make these choices, and if it goes shit, it's gonna be a surprise.
The dragon will join us. I have a gift for you too. They should be here shortly.
Wait for asshole Eamon Valda to be asleep. It's a shame, though, because Dane knows he's from the Two Rivers. He'll share it with Eamon Valda, and presumably the Two Rivers is going to have another harrowing season.
Hold on. Think you can walk? No, we should get going. But we won't get very far if I have to carry him.
One wetlander puts me in a cage. Another takes me out. Why do you help me?
Because I'm not an asshole?
People shouldn't be in cages.
My name is Avienda. Of the Nine Valley Sept of the Ta'adat Ayil. Father Ismai. My water is yours.
Look, we need to go now.
Attack all at once on my signal. One at a time and she'll have you.
Baron Ibarra. Do you like to dance?
Oh, great music. Yeah, nice little armbar. Great. Oh.
He gave you water. He helped us. Remember?
What are you?
Let him go. Now, the rest will come down on us. We have to hurry.
You should take that axe, Perrin. It's really cool. Are they back in Kyrian?
We need food, clothing, and fast horses.
It's like, I gotta go see my sister.
Safe will escape eventually.
No, that's the most dangerous thing we could possibly do.
It's like, sleep, what's that?
What are you talking about?
Lantia was famous for two things among the Forsaken. Her casual cruelty and her mastery of Teller and Riode. And the moment you fall asleep, she will have you.
It's like, but I can never
You can
sleep.
keep us awake with one power. Right?
No.
Your nephew's with her.
Nephew.
Right. I could hardly believe it when Mother said you were here. It's been 20 years.
I think you were as high as this table last time I saw you.
It's like, yeah, I'm gross.
You must be my aunt's warder.
I'm not a warder.
This is... Rand.
Pleasure, Rand. I'm Barthanes Damadred, and this is my...
Leave me.
Huh?
We need horses. 2 horses if you have them.
I'll have them brought to the house.
Then you must come to the wedding. It's just a few weeks away. Can you believe that I will be marrying Queen Goldrin? Now that makes me your king.
How exciting.
Expect for some servants.
I shall go and wash upstairs. Perhaps a meal for Rand in the meantime, and then some fresh clothes for him before we leave.
Yes, of course.
That's how Rand's getting a fancy coat.
Is that blood?
It truly has been good to see you, nephew.
Oh. Should I say my liege?
Is she gonna find out the girls are gone?
Heartening to see the dust on that switch, sister. Suffice to say, my backside still recalls Saray Sadai's heavy-handed punishment centuries after the fact.
Why? Velen Sadai. I was unaware you'd be visiting us.
No need to stand on my behalf.
Okay, this is great. So, Varen was a little bit... She was a little bit less her scatterbrained self when we were first being introduced to her. I think probably because she felt a little more uncomfortable being her true self in front of Moraine. And now we've got her in the tower just nattering her way around, being all absent-minded. bringing booze to her brown sisters to get gossip, and now she's wandering in everywhere and just doing her prattling self. And I feel like, I was not unhappy with Mira Sayal's portrayal of Varen in the first couple episodes where we got her, but was not particularly impressed. Like, I didn't feel like she was a standout. I did not see that and feel like, yes, that's 100% Varen, in the way that I felt like, yes, Kira Coveney is 100% Elaine. And I definitely am getting it now, as she's just in there doing all her prattling everywhere. She looks great. She's doing a great job. I'm here for this so much.
I was hoping to have a word with two of the girls in your care. Equilian Alvira and Nynaeve Almira. Do you know where I might find them?
They're likely busy doing their chores.
In that they aren't. Nor are they in their class, nor in their rooms. And also the daughter heir of Andor is nowhere to be found.
Daughter heir?
Well, it's worth taking a look, don't you think?
So, once again, they show Sheriam, like, not at all on top of her novices. Sheriam's not really an important enough character for me to really care whether or not they get her characterization correctly. And honestly, if for comic effect they make her look like derpy or stupid or out of it, then I think that that's fine. I do find it very unrealistic as far as her characterization, but yeah.
Here it is. A visit to Elaine's home in Camelin. The three were signed out just the other day.
That seems worth remembering.
Somebody's in on it.
I don't know how it slipped my mind, frankly.
It's quite unusual. Oh, yeah, I have another question for you. I was in the library asking after a book, Meditations on the Kindling Flame.
Oh, yes. I've been meaning to return it.
If you could.
Now she's gonna fucking peek in your booklet the minute you're gone. I love her study. Oh! Way to go! You got somebody else in on it. That's what happens. You gotta have friends to help. Teamwork makes the dream work, and I love that thing that's on Sheriam's desk. How quickly to find out that her friend's a liar. That's pretty damn fast.
See, this is Sheriam's usual writing.
Mm-hmm.
But here, it looks as if her hand was moving more slowly. Or perhaps it was someone trying to mimic her handwriting.
No, Sheriam remembered making a notation herself.
Unless she's lying.
Do you think it might look like this? If a weave of compulsion was being used?
Compulsion?
I didn't realize that they didn't use, like, English letters.
Like Esha really exists.
Yeah, you think?
We need to find the name of every Aes Sedai that left the tower for any reason over the past few days.
Okay, I am so here for this, like, team of brown sisters sleuthing around the tower. Like, I could have an entire episode devoted to this subplot. Like, they could make an entire spin-off show on the Brown Sisters Chronicles of them solving mysteries and just doing their shit, like crime fighting using knowledge. Yeah, this doesn't look good at all. Oh, she must have knocked Nynaeve unconscious again. So are those guys the Death Watch guards? Also, why isn't she wearing her dumb hat? Is it because she has lost her honor? You deserve every bad thing that happens to you, Leandrin.
What you do to these women is an abomination.
Our master's needs will change with time.
And all Marath Damane will be leashed eventually.
Our master's needs will change.
I'll remind you of it on the day you kneel to me.
If you last that long.
I don't forgive you!
Do something. I can't.
So I'm wondering if what they're gonna do is, especially because Egwene has been so concerned about letting people down, is that she's gonna try to hold a choke point so that Nynaeve and Elaine can get away. Which is something I would really very much like, because if she's gotta be captured, she should at least be captured doing something badass. So, fingers crossed.
Wait, where's Wayne?
Well, never mind.
You do not dance the spears badly.
I do feel like this is going to be one of those things where Nynaeve feels like such a horrible piece of shit for not being able to channel and save Egwene or do anything, that this is going to be really, really soul-wrecking for her, and I think Zoe is going to destroy us with her acting over the next couple of episodes. And Ayula Smart is fucking awesome, and I like her and Perrin having the bromance. I really like Gull a lot, but he is not a necessary character in any way, shape, or form, and Perrin can have a bromance with any number of Aiel, and why not Avienda? She's great.
I thought your people never left the West. Where did you live?
I'm searching for the Karakar, our chief of chiefs.
So where are you going then?
Where you go, Wetlander.
What you just said then?
I have told. My water is yours.
Don't know about that.
It is not a lover, Wetlander. Though I would not be opposed.
Now, what do you want to bet? A whole bunch of wankers are going to be crying on the internet about, oh my god, they're going against canon, they're going to put Perrin and Avienda together, wah, wah, wah.
So, where will we go now?
Farm.
Fucking camels! Hell yeah! I know they had camels in Tarvalon, but like, never enough camels. But like, could we not have so much dark? Could we have light? Well, they're already on it. Now, let's have my favorite bromance start working out. I want to see the two of them kicking ass.
This farm on Tomenhead. Don't draw any attention to us. They're going to be looking for us. We need to be careful. All I care about is finding Egwene and getting out of here. Stop. You're going to get us both killed. First, we need to change our clothes. Our clothes? Not fancy enough for you. Those soldiers at the Waygate were looking for us. They will still be looking for us. Here, follow me. I'm not taking orders from you, Princess. I don't even know you.
Sister, you've returned. Is your incredibly long and dry history done already? I thought you were in Doreen, hunting a young man suspected of channeling.
Luckily, it was nothing. But I did.
I also like how they've got Baron and Brown asking people really pointed questions and acting all like, oh, I didn't realize. And you can tell that she's like gleaning information for her little black book, and I'm loving it.
Bring back some white asparagus, if you'd like some. It's a delicacy from the village. You can only procure them there and only at this time of year. Yes. I'm hoping to meet a couple of our novices. Girls with quite some power, if I've heard correctly. Egwene Alvir and Nynaeve Almira.
Yes. Quite extraordinary. Especially the wisdom. And accepted already.
Sadly, they're not here. That's strange.
I'd heard on the road back that a royal envoy going to Camelin was attacked south of here.
By whom?
A soldier. At the inn, he said it was bandits or white cloaks, but if the girls were with them...
She doesn't believe you at all. She thinks you're full of
Those girls
shit.
are worth more than gold itself. Hurry!
She thinks you're a liar. Okay, but I want to see Maureen's dollhouse. Oh, that basin is so great.
horses are being saddled downstairs. And if I asked you to tell me how you and that boy ended up in this state?
I'm surprised you're not downstairs prying the answers you seek from Ran.
Bartholo's encouraged me to leave it alone.
No, he always had a kind heart.
Yes. Somehow my son came out more like our father than either you or I. But I know you, Ray. Your whole life, you've always known what you wanted to do. Yet now I'm looking at you, and I don't think you have any idea what you want to do next.
More drama. God, all her little toys. Maybe talk to your sister.
Rand, he needs protection. And I don't know whether I can provide it, not from what's chasing him. And there's every chance that you, Barthalis, and this entire city will be caught in the crossfire if I make the wrong choice.
I got an excellent piece of advice once from my very smart, much older sister. She told me that if something is upsetting you, ask yourself one simple question. Is it true? Can you know beyond any doubt that it's true?
Yes. Run!
It means the world to Barthalis that you've returned. Even if you cannot stay.
Perhaps I can.
Oh, gross. Why y'all gotta be creeping on him?
Don't you know?
So is the implication that Ishi's gay? I mean, it's always felt like Ishi was super gay for Rand in the books, or especially once he was reincarnated as Moradin. Whatever, I'm here for it.
I'm here while I'm waiting for someone to get some shut-eye.
Oh, are those all the seals?
Dear Liam.
To the future. After our great Lord's victory.
She's playing you too,
I'm surprised you let her live in the first place.
The dead eyes to die is useless.
And one without power isn't.
Desperation opens the mind to more interesting choices. As it did for you.
Aren't you worried I'll betray you?
Will you?
Yes.
Obviously.
Do you know why the great Lord woke me first? Why he speaks only to me?
Because Gideon's insane. Grendel's a vain idiot, and the boys couldn't execute a plan even if they were under compulsion.
Because, alone of all the chosen, I actually believe in the dark.
Which boys? Samael, Asmodean, we're figuring Demandred. And she said Mogedian's insane. Grendel's a vain idiot, which is, unless Grendel's like nothing like she is in the books, she's only vain and not even close to being an idiot. Nobody mentions Semiraj.
How does the current dragon measure up to his predecessor?
A little girthier, not quite as long.
Rand is softer. Takes no pride in his birthright and rejects his own power.
What do you think Rand will do when he sees his friends are all lost?
He will break.
With this, you've earned my notice. You may ask one thing of me. The High Lady Suroth has a gift for you. I beg only you receive it in good faith.
the Yellow Aja. And my warder found you just in time. The High Lady Suroth has put out your descriptions, and everyone in this city is looking for you.
Yeah, dumbass.
I have brought you a gift, my lord.
She was a novice, being trained at the White Tower. My soldats say she has more power than any Damane we've seen in a very, very long time.
That's really cool how they do that.
You said I can't sleep with Shufan.
Yes. She will. Stories from before the breaking are vague, because so much has been lost, but every single one that mentions Lanfear agrees that she loved the Dragon Reborn, and that he loved her before he met his wife.
You want me to pretend to be in love with a Forsaken?
Lanfear is working with Ishamael. This could be our only chance to find out what he wants.
She'll see right through
Maybe she might.
I don't know.
Come on, Moraine. He's been like traumatized and violated. It's an awful lot to ask. Also, his costume is so modern, and I'm like not hating it. Seriously, her nephew gave some nice clothes, and you're just gonna sleep in them? I like that they seem to be building some trust between them. It is natural for their relationship to have a decent bit of contention to it, but they need to have a lot of... I want them to have warmth and positivity and trust as well between them, because I want them to have a complicated relationship that has a deep-seated level of love and respect as well, because I want them to be able to hurt each other. I want them to be able to, understand each other. I want them to have something where we just all feel the pain that is their relationship with each other. And so I want less contention like they have in the book, and more trust and more affection. We're gonna see him bound to a wheel. Oh, there he is. I love how they're mentioning Teleron Riyadh in this episode. Oh, yeah. Nice outfit.
Finally.
Oh, are you serious? That was it? Okay, well, I loved her costume at the very end there. That was great. It's, I'm assuming, supposed to be incredibly Age of Legends, and I'm so here for it. It's like cosplay and fetish gear all together. So, yeah, I'm super down. It looks so good. I'm glad that we didn't have to have such like a traumatic capturing of Egwene, because I just don't need that kind of torture. It's so hard in the book every time she gets captured. I really struggle with that. And if that's a cop-out, I can live with that. I like the fact that Elaine and Nynaeve start out with a lot of conflict, especially with Nynaeve being kind of shitty about it, because they're going to have to start to work together, especially because I'm wondering if Rima is going to get captured, considering she's one of the first Aes Sedai that we know of that becomes a Damane, and she's one of the ones that never makes it back. I'm assuming we're going to run into Maigan as a Damane, since she was the one who told Moraine in season 1, hey, I've got to go check out the ships, so you can't leave the tower anymore, which is why Moraine had to have Swan exile her. This was a really good episode. I definitely really appreciate the Rand and Moraine vibes. I'm glad Moraine went back and talked to her sister, and that they actually had some good relationship building. I really think Barthanas was really sweet. I hope he doesn't turn out to be a dark friend, because I liked him a lot, and I like the fact that he likes his aunt so much. I like that Moraine's finally got some vulnerability going, and yeah, that she actually talked with her sister, and that they really got somewhere, that she finally got somewhere with someone. I want Moraine and Rand to be a dynamic duo, because they're great. I'm sad that I didn't get to see Matt and Min. I don't like Ishamael saying that Matt was born his, because I feel like they are playing that, but Matt is so fundamentally decent, and I feel like he'll have plenty of opportunities to prove that that is not the case, because the whole point is that everybody gets to make choices. What will probably happen is that Egwene will be offered the choice to be able to get out of the collar if she gives herself to a Shamael, and we'll tell him to fuck off, because of course she will. Thank you so much for watching my react. This has been the YouTube version of Podcast of the Dragon and my live react to episode 5 of season 2 of The Wheel of Time on Prime. Take it easy.